Now, this is a quiz on history because GK, you don't know. GK, they can ask you static GK, they can ask you current affairs GK. Now, this question, what is this picture about?
Sir, it's about a war.
Yeah, which war?
Sir, Alexander War.
Alexander was, sir.
Brilliant, brilliant. And who was the king he was fighting against? Because this is horse versus elephant.
Porus, sir.
Porus.
Brilliant. Okay. Interestingly, it's not Porus, it is Purushothaman, right? So some of the British called him Porus, and we also call him Porus, right? Okay. And you know the great line where Alexander, he captivates, he captures Porus, and Porus is in chains. And that moment, Alexander asked him, "What do you want?" And what is his reply? Do you remember that? He said, "Treat a king like a king." And Alexander was so impressed, he let him free. Excellent. Now let's go to the next question. Only 20 questions in all. Now, you look at this picture. On the left hand, okay, tell me what is the connection between these pictures? What is the connection here? See, on the right hand top, you see Cunningham Road. Where is Cunningham Road?
Bangalore, sir.
It's a
Bangalore.
very famous
Bangalore,
road.
sir.
Below also you see Cunningham Road. On the left side, you see Harappan excavation. You know Harappan and Mohenjo-daro excavation. Alexander Cunningham, in 1861, he is known as the father of your Archaeological Survey of India, ASI. And he was the one who started Harappan excavation. So that is the connection in this picture. Interesting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next. What is this temple?
Sir, it's in Odisha.
Yes, it is in Odisha, correct. And what is
Konak.
the name?
Jaganath
Sir,
Temple.
Konak.
Konak, sir.
And Konak is for what?
Jaganath,
For
sir.
Sun temple.
No, Jaganath is different. It is Konak is
Sun god.
Sun Temple, right? And actually, if you see the idol, okay, the sun god will be having 7 horses, which depict the 7 days of the week. And if you see the wheel will have 24 spokes, right? To talk about the 20, it depicts the 24 hours of the day. And this is just opposite to a particular river known as Chandrabagu River. And sailors who are going in that river, now that river is dry now. I'm talking about 12,050 AD. Sailors, okay, they were able to see land. Okay, this was the temple which said that there is land there, there is shore there. Super. Next. Who is this? What are we talking about?
Sir, he wrote the Arta Shastra for Mauryan king, Chandragupta Maurya.
What is
Rule
Arta
book.
Shastra? What is Arta Shastra?
Rule book of Mauryan kingdom, sir.
Can somebody elaborate on that? Arta Shastra. Okay, Artha Shastra is nothing but it is the one of the first books in economics and on management, how a king should rule. And what is the name of this gentleman there with the chutti?
Sir, Kautilya.
But he is known as, there was a Tamil
Chanakya,
sir.
sir.
Chanakya. Yes.
Chanakya.
Chanakya. Wonderful. Super.
Chanakya.
Next. What is Din-il-Lahi? There is something written there. Akbar, Bairam Khan, Din-il-Lahi, Abdul Fazl. What is Din-il-Lahi?
Sir, maybe a divine faith.
Okay. Anyone else? You are very close to it.
Sir, God. Religion of God.
No. Din-il-Lahi was a new religion created by Akbar. because he wanted unity amongst the Muslims and the Hindus. So he wanted to create a different thought process. He called in all the scholars. You can see here Emperor Akbar and all the scholars talking about how to formulate, create a new religion. Then in Lahi. Imagine almost about 500 years back, somebody had a wonderful concept to unify people. Next. Who is the lady in this picture? You can even identify the male here in this picture. I'll give you a clue.
Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Sir, Shivaji.
Yes, yes.
Shivaji.
And
Shivaji's mother.
oh, okay. Why have I put Shivaji's mother there, and why is Shivaji's mother so famous? Okay. What's his mother's name? His mother's name was Jijabai, or is Jijabai. And why she is famous? Because it seems Jijabai was the person who inculcated all the habits of being a warrior, of being a statesman in Shivaji. So usually when they talk about mothers, they say a mother should be like Jijabai and make her son a warrior. Tell me what is there in this picture.
The Sesha Suri, sir.
Okay, so why have I put this picture?
Sir, he built the Grand Trunk Road from Kabul to Kolkata for the travelers.
Superb. So this was the first road which was built almost, I think, about 700 years back. Imagine such a long road. Now you're talking about highway, but up here, right from Afghanistan till Kolkata, right from the western part of India till the east, he had built a road. I think more than 1,300 kilometers or so. Sher Suri was the Afghan emperor, right? Interesting. Next picture. What is the connection between these two pictures? And you can see his name there, right? Something is written. There is a photograph. What's the name written there?
Amarya Sen.
Amarya Sen.
Amartya Sen.
Who is Amartya Sen? Who is Amartya Sen?
A famous sociologist and economist.
Amartya Sen was he was a Nobel Prize winner for economics from India, right? Right now he resides in USA. What do you see in the left side? What's that picture on the left?
Nalanda Institution.
It is Nalanda University. One second, silent please. It's Nalanda University, perhaps the oldest university in the world, right after Alexandria. This was built in 400 AD after Alexandria, and students used to come from China and Tibet and all those places, and then afterwards the whole university was burned down. It was razed to the ground, and it seems the books in the university were so many that the fire burned for a few months together. Now, this university has again been reconstructed, and the first vice chancellor of that university was Dr. Amartya Sen. Right? What is the other university along with Nalanda? Those names go hand in hand. Nalanda and Taxila. Right? What do you see here? You look at
Shahjahan's the Kohinoor Diamond. It has been placed in Queen's British Queen's has been.
Yeah, British Queen. This is a British Queen's what do you call crown, and Kohinoor Diamond is there. Okay, so today Britain owns Kohinoor Diamond, which was once in India, and on the left side you see what? Shah Jahan's peacock throne. Peacock throne, his darbar, and he used to sit there with the Kohinoor Diamond perched on his head. Okay. Now this is no longer there. The peacock throne is not there, but the Kohinoor diamond is there in Britain. Which word in English comes from this picture? Somebody mentioned this earlier for some other question.
Jaganath Temple.
Absolutely. Jaganath Temple. Jaganath is nothing but another name for Vishnu. Okay. But what word in English comes from Jagannath?
Radhayutra.
Oh no. Okay. Now, what word comes is, see, Jagannath temple, you can see the Radham there, the Rath. The Rath will have a big wheel, okay? and the Rath will traverse across the town called Puri. Puri is the place where the temple is there. Puri is in Orissa. So when the Radham goes around the town, okay, and the wheels, huge wheels keep moving, okay, some of the bhaktas, devotees, they fall in front of the wheel. But the wheel won't stop. The wheel will go over them, split their body into two. But the people's Aidigam, the belief is, okay, when the wheel goes over them, they will directly go to Vaikunta. Right? From this, the word which comes is Juggernaut. Juggernaut means something which is unstoppable. You cannot stop it. It's a juggernaut. So Juggernaut comes from the word Jaganath. Right? Okay. He is a juggernaut means he is unstoppable. Our Indian army, okay, they were a juggernaut. They were unstoppable in Operation Sindoor when they decimated Pakistan. Okay. Next picture. What is the connection between India and what you see in this picture?
He is Winston Churchill.
Yes, he is Winston Churchill. Wonderful. You're on the dot. And
Sir, in World War time, he sir, in World War time, he was the emperor. He was the Prime Minister of England.
that's nice that you're talking about Winston Churchill, right? Okay, I'll give you a clue. He is smoking something. I want to know what is that.
So maybe
Cigar.
tobacco.
Cigar.
Cigar. Okay. Where
Which
does
is
this
imported from India.
from India? Oh, this cigar came from India. Where from in India? Where from in India did this cigar come? Okay. I think you all know this place. Okay. And this place is called Trichy. In Trichy, there is a place called Warayur. In Warayur, some of the parties used to roll the cigar and it was called Surut.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
kindly mute yourself. It was called Surut. And Surut you get a word CHE. You can note it down ROOT. Sherut. Sherut means Surut. Okay, in English they call it Sherut or cigar, and that comes from Orayur. And this cigar is called Tiruchinappalli cigar, but it is forgotten. If anybody is interested, you can revive this brand and you will be a competition for Havana cigars. Right? Okay. Business in front of your eyes. Next picture. What do you see in this picture?
Cotton mill
Yes.
in
So what is
Bombay.
that? What is that cotton mill in Bombay? Yeah, it's a cotton mill that you see in Bombay. Now, India was making cotton and selling it to Britain.
Britain.
In Lancashire, Britain was making cotton textile and giving it, exporting it back to India. Imagine they get the raw material and export the finished good at 10 times the price, and Britain was making money. And then one Indian by name Kovasji Davar. Okay. Kovasji Davar, he said, why should Indians import cotton textile? We will make our own cotton textile. And Bombay Spinning and Weaving Company was started. Okay, this is a picture of that company, Bombay Spinning and Weaving Company. Look at this. This is Kovasji Davar, India's first steam-powered textile mill, the Bombay Spinning and Weaving Mill, established in 1854 with an investment of 5 lakh rupees in those days. Right? So it's a proud moment for us. Possibly the first factory to start in India. Industrialization came to India with this picture. Okay. What's great about this picture? Swami Vivekananda mentioned this in his iconic speech. What do you see here? No? See, I mentioned here Zoroastrians. Zoroastrian were a set of people living in Persia. Persia is modern day Iraq. Okay. So when Islam came to power, they were getting persecuted. So they took a ship and came to Bombay. So when they came to Bombay, they asked the king of Bombay, please give us permission to live here. So the king of Bombay showed them a bowl of milk, saying, this bowl is already full. There is no space for you. And then this Zoroastrian put sugar inside and says, okay, you have full milk, we will be the sugar in your society. And the Zoroastrians settled in India. They are also known as Parsis. So this is how Parsis came in, right? So this is the first picture depicting Parsis' entry into India. Can you tell me the name of some Parsis?
Dada by Naroji.
Dadabhai
Ratan
Noroji.
Tata.
Ratan
Today,
Tata.
all the Tata, the entire Tata group, some of the top businessmen, half of Bombay belongs to Parsis. But the population is dwindling, hardly a lakh or so, right? But they control half of Bombay's wealth. So this is the picture. What do you see in this picture? Right? Now, when India got independence, India and Pakistan got independence, Hyderabad Nizam wanted to join Pakistan. Okay, imagine Hyderabad is in the middle of India and he wants to join Pakistan. Similarly, there is a place in Gujarat called Junag. The Nawab of Junag, though he was in India, he said, I want to be a part of Pakistan. And then Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he had to bring the army there and quell him. So Junagadh is famous in history for that. And this is the Nawab of Junagadh. This is his dog. And in those days, he spent 2 crores on his dog's birthday. Right? Okay. So just remember Junagadh. Next picture. Why have I put this picture? Does anybody know all this? Who is this?
So she is the first ruler in Delhi. Current
First?
ruler.
First
Yes.
ruler in Delhi, sir.
First woman ruler in Delhi, right? Razia Sultan. And what do you see on the left side? Who is that actress? Who is that actress? Dharmendra's wife. Okay, one of the most beautiful women from Chennai. Your parents will know, especially your dad will know. Her name is Hema Malini. Okay, Hema Malini. Ask your dad, Hema Malini, right? Okay, so Hema Malini, and she acts in that movie Razia Sultan, telling about this story. Who are these people? You can see them in Gujarat. Okay, on the left side, you see somebody who's got a cover in the mouth. Okay, why? Because they don't want any germ to affect you. Wherever they go, they have a jhadu with them. Okay, a broom with them, so that they don't step on insects or kill any insect. They are pure vegetarians. They don't even have onion. Meat, eggs, forget it. They don't even touch garlic and onion. On the right side, you see the same set of people, but they don't even wear clothes because they believe in pure non-violence. They are both Jains. Jains. You heard of Jains?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. On the left side, they are called Shvetambara. Shvetambara, they wear white dress. And on the right side, they are called Digambara. Digambara means no clothes. Who is their Guruji? They have 24 gurus called Tirthangara, and one of the most famous gurus is Lord Mahavira. Have you heard of Lord Mahavira?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yes. What is this? Where is this place?
Port Blair, sir.
Super. Oh, tell me more about this. Correct.
The prison or high court?
No, this is prison. This is the supposed to be your what do you call the Kalapani, most infamous prison.
Andaman and Nicobar.
In Andaman and Nicobar, where even Veer Sarwakar was kept for many, many years. Here, all these prisoners were kept in small, small rooms. Each place is a small room. They kept there. They were tortured. You go to this place, you know the kind of inhuman punishment which was meted out to these people. Then why did I put this on the right side? Mohanlal, then what's the name here? Tabu. You got Prabhu here. You got the great actor, what's his name? The villain of those days, right? Amrish Puri. Okay. It is a story about these prisoners in this prison and how they escape from here. But I think they are captured again. Kalapani. This whole place is called Kalapani. You get a chance in your life, in your holidays, please go here and visit this prison. In the nights, they have a lovely light show here. And you go inside, you have a museum where you can see the names of all the people from various parts of India. Okay, whoever is creating trouble for the British, they were deported by a ship, brought over here, and kept in jail. What is this? Yeah. Why is Sachin Tendulkar holding this coin? What is this coin for?
The East Indian Company honored Sachin Tendulkar.
Brilliant here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. East India Company was started in the year 1600 and it closed down in 1857 when Queen Victoria came. It was closed. There was an Indian entrepreneur by name Sanjeev. I think Sanjeev Khanna, if I'm right. He again brought the rights to the name of the company, East India Company, and he minted some coins, East India Company coins, and one of the first set of coins was given to Sachin Tendulkar. And you can see Sachin Tendulkar's, what do you call, name also embossed inside that particular coin, right? Next, Sachin Tendulkar honored by British East India Company. Why is this war famous? I'm making you revise the whole of history now. Kalinga War. Who fought this war?
Mauryan Empire, sir.
Mauryan
Mauryan.
Empire.
Who was the last?
Sir.
Ashoka. Very good. Ashoka fought it against, I think, Nanda. But why is this war so famous?
Sir,
Ashoka leading to
this
peace, sir.
this war was lot of bloodshed and devastation happened in this war, sir. Because of that, Ashoka has left the violence. He took non-violent strategies, sir.
So he redeemed himself. He became non-violent and adopted what religion?
Buddhism, sir.
And so what happened because of that?
So
Till
I think so. He dedicated his whole life to be in
that is
peace.
okay. That's all nice. But something happened. Today, where do you find Buddhism?
China, sir.
China, or not only China, you find all Southeast Asian countries, you take right from possibly parts of Vietnam and you take right till Singapore, other Southeast Asian nations, Sri Lanka, you have Mahayana, all these places. How did Buddhism spread? Because Buddha was in Bihar. This one king reformed himself, and that reformation, he wanted to spread the message of Buddha across the world, and that is why Buddhism became a famous religion. And that would not have happened but for this war. And that is why this war is famous in history. No Kalinga, you wouldn't have seen Buddhism spread across the world. Then, what are you seeing in this picture? This is the last picture.
Muhammad bin Tughlaq.
Arengappa, super, fantastic. Okay. Have you seen this movie by any chance, Deepak?
No, sir. Just by the
Okay.
post I have.
Okay. So, Cho Ramasamy, okay, enacts the role of Mohammed bin Tughlaq, right? It's a hilarious movie, okay, because Mohammed bin Tughlaq, okay, he is made fun of. because he changed his capital. Instead of coins, he started making leather coins. And everyone started making fake leather coins and all that. And who is this character? In real life, not in the movie. Okay. When Mohammed bin Tughlaq was the ruler in Delhi, from there he shifted his capital to Tughlaqabad. I think it was in 1200 or so. Okay. This person is Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta. And he traveled all the way from Morocco and came to India and served Muhammad bin Tughlaq in his court. You get a chance, you see this movie, right? And this movie will have a dig at all the politicians, but you'll enjoy this movie. It's a satire. Fine. So you've seen this quiz.